Hello everybody, it's Junie the Wizard, and I'm back here again for another tarot reading for you guys, but I'm doing something a little different today. I thought I would try a pick-a-card reading, or rather a pick-a-CD, because, you know, I'm a music lover, and let me see here if I could fix the brightness, and I love, different, music albums and, like, exploring different, different, artists' albums, and I've just been so in love with, just music lately, so I thought that would be something a little different, something a little unique. But also I put in the thumbnail some tarot cards also to help y'all. So for pile 1, I have Whitney Houston's second album, 1987, and also The Knight of Wands. Pile 2 is going to be Madonna's, I believe, fifth album, 1992, and also The Empress. And then third pile is going to be Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation 1814, released in 1989, and also Queen of Cups. So you could use any of those piles, 1, 2, or 3, for different energies. And it's kind of a general message today, but something that I thought, if any topic to focus on would be what makes you resilient. So something lately that's been making you strong, I feel like, but also beautiful. Something to fall more in love with yourself. Something positive, uplifting, rather than something just totally general, to focus on the positivity and something more personal to you. And I thought it'd be fun if you could pick something kind of, you know, you'd be able to pick a pile that's yours, of course. And if you've never done a pickle pile before, you could pick all of them if you want, but I like to just choose one that's personal to me. I'm like, ooh, this is my pile, you know, like, you know, it feels like a lot more like, oh, the reading's like your energy, so I could focus more on you. And I thought it'd be cool, you know, like if I could, you know, like I haven't done one of these in years as well, sort of see, like, also experiment if, like, you know, some piles are similar than others or how different they all are, and see what messages come through. And I am using the classic 78 card tarot, as well as my Astro dice, my own cards with my own messages, and the Soul's Journey Oracle that I'm going to be using today. So pick your pile, take as much time as you need in the description, and I think I might edit this to put the picture up as well. We'll see how this goes. I might take a picture of the cards as I lay them out, and I'll try to go a little quick here and see how we do it. So pick your CD, and let's get into it. Hello, pile 1. Y'all chose Whitney Houston's second album titled Whitney, released in 1987, so that year could be significant for you. And also you chose the Knight of Wands tarot card, which I do like to associate with Sagittarius. So a bit of fiery energy, exciting energy, something here about like maybe you following your own, I feel like willpower, I just heard, your own, and kind of the energy I was picking up on, again, with that fire energy, your own spiritual, like your own inner guidance, following your own belief systems to do something that felt right for you, rather than adhering to others, like what they wanted for you. Or also, if you got some criticism, you still followed in your own footsteps and you found success. It's just something that, like, you know, or you're on your way to that. Like, I feel like if maybe, like, oh, you don't feel so successful now, I feel like just with your mindset, it's expansive. Like, it's leading you to get to something more. It's kind of the energy I'm already picking up on. So I'm going to just pick, I'm going to give the tarot card a bit of a shuffle. I do want to kind of set some boundaries here with how many cards I'm pulling. I felt like 6 tarot cards, 3 of my personal oracle, and then 1 of the oracles from the Soul's Journey to kind of finish up the reading for each of the piles. Just kind of split the deck here, see what we get, and there we go. Kind of get 6 cards here. And we'll see what message comes through about what makes you so resilient, strong, and beautiful lately. Okay, first card here. It's gonna be the Sun reversed, 10 of Pentacles reversed, Chariot reversed, Page of Pentacles upright, 3 of Pentacles upright, the Death upright. Yeah, something about like a big change lately that maybe you felt like, that's the thing, you followed your own, it was the same thing I was picking up on here. Progress is being made little by little because you did it your way. You recognize that something here wasn't going to be fruitful if it kept being unrestrained. You had to get a hold of something, and by using your own willpower, your own like kind of methods of like your own, what is it, principles, values, philosophies, um because there was something was exposed here about like something wasn't being looked at. I feel like you may have exposed something. You may have just like been the one in the room to like say something when no one else might have been willing to say it. um and because of that, because of your bravery, because of your courage to actually say the thing, do the thing, um people actually got their shit together. You could be, I feel like this could be in the workplace, or it could be in like just at home. But you actually got people, you got things moving on the right foot. I heard you made a change happen. Like you initiated the change. It's like something that makes you so resilient. And like maybe in the past, this could be past, present, future, but I feel like, you know, this is a timeless reading whenever you see. But basically the message you need to hear, or something that you should be proud of, I heard, is that you opened up doors for people, for other people. You straight up, like if no one else told you, this is your confirmation right now. You straight up opened doors for people because you saw where the shit wasn't like adding up. It wasn't like being built right, like brick by brick. You saw where the bricks were being misaligned. You saw where the bricks were deteriorating if they weren't good enough material. Something wasn't being built off of good enough material for it to last longer. You said, whoa, 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 you were the whistleblower here. You something here about like you bringing something up that straight up, like you said, it needs to be done this way, and it may have slowed down some progress to where people are like, what the fuck are you doing? They may have criticized you. But because of this, because of you being you and you initiating, being the one to do that change, it made shit happen. And people might not have liked you for it, but oh well. It's kind of the energy I'm getting here. Oh, I didn't even roll my astro dice. That's kind of crazy. I just straight up went into the tarot cards. Let me roll the dice here and see what comes up. We got Cancer energy in the 5th house with Mars. Yeah, you got shit moving by being you, true to you, for the sake of, I feel like, protecting something. Because Mars and Cancer, people could criticize that placement if you do happen to have that placement, but it actually is, I feel like, especially with the Mars water placements, can be rather strong. It's just that strength or that willpower comes from, it's emotionally triggered. Rather, I feel like you just saw something and you couldn't, it didn't sit right with you, had to do something about it, had to be you, had to express yourself, be authentic, and you didn't give a fuck if anyone had a problem with it. And because of that bravery, you set a system up for success. It could be a system, it could be a workplace, it could be a family environment, it could be a home dynamic, something of that sort. Oh, the Chariot here with Cancer energy. Yeah, so straight up, Chariot reverse. Some shit in maybe the home, could be a family, something maybe with your spouse, or maybe with someone who you're not, something with the kids, something. I mean, this is a general reading, but for you, something in some environment there wasn't nurturing where nurturing needed to be. The system wasn't set up well. Some people were getting left out, people weren't getting fed. Okay, but you made sure that the seeds were planted where they needed to be planted, where the nutrition and the fertilizer needed to be placed. Or if this is a workplace, where the employees needed to be delegated, where, you know, this person needs to be in this position, this person would need to be here, you know, things of that sort. You got shit on the right track, and even if it had to slow down progress, you actually made sure that this shit was being set up right, so that things weren't going to crumble down later. And I feel like if not, you should be proud of yourself, because teamwork, because of this, teamwork is more fruitful, and things are going in the right direction. You just initiated a change, whether people liked it or not. So good on you. That's something that makes you resilient, brave, and beautiful. So I'm going to choose a few of my oracle cards here, see what comes up. 1, 2... one more. We've got Uranus and Gemini, or the 3rd house, liberates mentally. Yeah, you were the one to step up and say something. You shocked some people, may have said the thing that, like, kind of, you may have made some jaws drop. Or maybe if not, like literally maybe inside their head, you're like, they really went and did that? Like, yeah, you did. We've got Jupiter in Scorpio or the 8th house, grows powerfully. I'm getting here that like, because of your actions, because of just what you did, it opened some eyes, like mentally. Like it opened like, how would I put this? Like, with the death card here, like definitely in the Mars, like there's something here about like something you did, like it made a change. People might not have liked it, but it was the right thing. And at the thing, it got people on the right foot, and it was because of your philosophies. You stayed true to your philosophies. You shine the light where people are afraid to shine the light. And then the last card here, conjunction. Strongest aspect, focal point, meanings emphasized. By you merging something with something else, putting two and two together, by combining an energy in a healthy way, you did something. Because conjunction, that's more of like a neutral aspect in astrology. But is the strongest aspect. It's combining two planets together. So with Uranus and Jupiter here, and then with the Mars, it's like you put your willpower, something shocked people, but you did the thing, and because of that, now it's expanding something. Something can grow now, but on the right track, like fruitfully, like actually bear fruit that tastes good, that's juicy, that isn't fucking bland or dried out, or you know, like you set something up for success here that's gonna taste good in the end, you know? You made sure that people knew. And let's see here for an oracle card for you. We've got gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So because of what you did, maybe again, I feel like opens some eyes. And again here with this shape on this card, it almost looks like a sideways eye, like something about like something being opened, like a door being opened. You really like shined a light on something, especially with the sun card here reversed, when people weren't willing to look at something, what makes you resilient, what makes you beautiful and strong, something that you should be proud of. You went and you said the thing, you believed in it, and you brought it out into the world, whether people liked it or not. And at the end of the day, I feel like as time goes on, these people who may have hated you now or hated you for doing that thing, at the end of the day, maybe they'll have some gratitude. They'll be like, okay, now I see what they were doing. You know, but again, that could be later on. Or gratitude, especially with that, with the death card being here, it's like grateful for the change. The change may not have been pretty, might not have been welcomed at first, but at the end of the day, you're grateful that it happened and that you did what you did with what you had, is what I'm getting here, especially with that Jupiter and Scorpio energy. With what you had, with what you were able to do, with what you could put your hands on, that bravery, I just feel like this in the energy in this pile, group number one, your bravery is something that makes you resilient. And at the end of the day, you see what you're grateful for now, because you know what you can do with what you have. You realize what you have, and that makes you a more grateful person to be alive every day. And you can inspire others by your actions. So you did the damn thing, pile number one. Wow, so I hope you enjoyed this reading, and check me out for more readings. You can check my social medias, I guess, on my links in the channel, and see you in the next reading, whether I do pick a card or a general. And subscribe, like, comment, and let me know if this resonated with you, please. I'm always super interested and curious to know. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely pile number twos, and welcome to your reading about what makes you so resilient and beautiful and strong, and what you should be proud about. We've got Madonna with Erotica, her 5th studio album in 1992, as well as the Empress card here. The energy I'm picking up on already is that I was hearing the words raw, unfiltered, about, like, I feel like something about you expressing yourself definitely was something she was doing with this album, about being brave, confident. But something about your body here too. Maybe about being physically strong. Maybe you're an athlete or you've been working out. Something about being connecting with yourself. Definitely about the self-care here as well. About the energy I'm picking up on. So about what makes you resilient. I'm going to be picking 6 tarot cards for you today, as well as rolling the astro dice. And then picking a few of my oracles and one of the soul journey to see what makes you so resilient. So let's see what energy we picking up on with Pisces in the 7th house and Mercury. Yeah, definitely ethereal beauty, natural, so natural about the way you connect with others. Um, Something that makes them see something like almost from like a child's point of view, about seeing something so like that makes the world so beautiful, like being to connect with your inner femininity, about letting things come to you. That could be in your own like partnership. That's something your own partner loves about you, or something that people love, and maybe not in the workplace, but I feel like directly like one-on-one partnerships. Like maybe this could be funny if you're in a school or if you're in college, if you work on like group projects together, the people who you work on, they could really like you because you're really down to earth, and it kind of like the research flows naturally, like the partnerships, like it's like, oh, you can easily like connect with people because of your authenticity, because of the way you care for yourself, that naturally shows up on your body. Like you're just so like strikingly beautiful, like your body, like just like the shape of it, and like your skin is glowing. I feel like if you like are trying to get pregnant, or like you are like kind of like that age, or like been wanting to have a kid, you're physically like able like to have a kid, like you, I feel like you're physically just, your body's just well built, strong. I don't know why I'm picking up on that here. And with Mercury here, it's like being able to express that with either your words or something about being communicating that, either the image, like how you show up in the world, your body, how people see that. Uh, and that's not like to say it's shallow at all. I just feel like you're just really beautiful, like something ethereal, like, but it makes people's third eye open. Like it's some like a natural beauty, but ethereal, like almost out of this world, because of you, because of your presence there. People are like, oh my gosh, am I like on a different, like it's just something like you could be like at like a store, like at the grocery store, and people are looking, like just because of like how you're so colorfully dressed or just so naturally you, people are glad to see your presence. Your beauty or your authenticity is something that like it brings well balanced color to the world that may be so bleak. Is something that your partner loves about you, something that just the people love about you when they see you out and about. When they really get to know you as well, that shows through with your personality and with your words, your communication style. Very artful, glowing. I don't know why I picked up on that. Very positive things to say about you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what cards we get here. Oh, very beautiful, very interesting. So we got 6 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed, 5 of Wands upright, King of Swords upright, the Fool upright, and the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Something about you, I feel like you could stir conflict in people and other people internally. I feel like because of your beauty, you're so strikingly beautiful, regardless of what your expression is, sexuality or identity. I feel like that causes like an inner like people are just like, oh, like they question if they're able to express themselves authentically. I feel like you trigger people on the inside. It's funny that Madonna Erotica, I was getting that, is because she was so raw with that album, but herself, it was ethereal. It's art, it's music at the end of the day, and it has a lot of great dance tracks. Like I mean, come on now, a lot of great house tracks too. I feel like just the way maybe you speak is just so beautiful, or just your presence, the way you move, your decisions that you make, about going out, being authentic, being unafraid to stir that conflict in others by just being you. It's, and I feel like people could judge you. People could see you as like being like standoffish. It makes people ponder. You're really a thought stirrer. Like not a pot stirrer, but like a thought, like you get thoughts stirring in people's heads, about being like what they could have for themselves, because you're just so authentic and so beautiful. I feel like you could be kind of like me, like maybe a bohemian, or maybe sort of like just sort of keep to yourself. Uh, but when you speak, people do listen, and you are like people. You could have like a happy-go-lucky disposition, or like sort of like just whenever you, it's just something about you like being like authentically you, but like you keep to your corner. But like but you're so like bright too, you know? Like you're like a shining star, like a diamond in the rough. But people don't want to touch you, but like you just get people thinking, man. They're just like, man, if they have this cool outfit or this cool maybe or if they have a partner or if there's just something that makes people jealous, something that makes you resilient, is that like and amidst all this you're still you and you're still bright. I'm getting such a bright colorful energy, but you're strong. You know where you stand though. That's the thing. Mentally, you know where you stand, which is why the decisions you make, like the little decisions, how you dress, what you put on when you dress, your accessorize, your vocabulary. You could be an eccentric individual like me and just like, just kind of talk rather, just something about like your own personal sense of abundance makes you like ultra, just kind of like infinite. Like when it comes to, yeah. And you're very choosy when it comes to sharing, though, which is something that makes you resilient because you decide when to get. You're not just like freely willing to give that to others. You don't argue with trolls. You don't. You put up those boundaries. You don't like spew out all of that beautiful energy to be wasted where it doesn't need to be wasted. Like with the Fool here, especially with it being upright here, that major card, you're not afraid to take risks. And when you do take those risks, regardless of what happens, you learn from them and you keep fucking going. You have a very strong head on your shoulders. You're not afraid to keep going. It's like the light just keeps going and it's so dreamy. So you go with the wind. You go with the colors of the wind. You just let them carry you. It's something you should be, it's something that makes you resilient and beautiful. An inner sense of abundance that not many people, it's just, not many people can see it. Makes them question. And then it makes them question their own inner sense of values. You're just a thought stirrer. You trigger people, but like in a good way. I mean, because I feel like you don't let this, if people do get upset, you definitely don't let it bother you. You keep going on. You have a very strong head on your shoulders, but it's funny because it's like a very artistic, colorful mind. Not very combative, very friendly, very fairy-like, but very strong-willed and very, don't fuck with me. But, gosh, I want to be your friend. But, yeah. You have a great taste in aesthetic. I would love to, like, see your, like what inspires you, your Pinterest mood board, or your bedroom. I feel like it's very colorful. Very dreamlike. It's giving Tumblr, if you had Tumblr back in the 2010s. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. Oh wait, I have to pull more cards. Why am I I've been talking. Anyways, I'm gonna pull a few Oracle cards from my personal deck, see what I get for you guys. Let's see here. I'm filling the very bottom one. Also, these two. Ooh yeah, this is definitely your cards. We've got Venus in Capricorn, dedicated love. Also in Venus in the 10th house. I have this placement. You know where your values lie and you fucking make good decisions that align with those values. Again, with Mercury and Virgo, or with the 6th house with logical mind. It's like, you know where your love stands and you put it in the right places, especially with 6 of Pentacles reversed right next to 9 of Pentacles reversed. You make people question where they're putting their own money, they're putting their own time and energy, because you do it so effortlessly with your decisions that you feel like you don't have to think twice about. It's just naturally, you just know where your values lie. It creates this own like just endless abundance for you, and you're able to just go out there and show out. Maybe at the gym, maybe that's the thing. Maybe people are looking at your body at the gym. They're like, what makes them think they can wear that, or like go out there and looking so healthy and flamboyant? Like, I don't know, just something I don't know, stirs up nasty thoughts on other people. What else here? Mars and Gemini are the 3rd house, lively energy, again with that Fool card, and the Pisces energy, and just so bright and joyous, and you just keep moving no matter what happens, or may have tripped you up or scraped you or made you bleed in the past, or may have gotten you down. Just dust it off and keep walking. And you do realign, you do question your own sense of values, but you realign to what matters for you. You up the self-care and you keep going, and that inspires other people to grow themselves too, and to focus on themselves and to stay in their own lane. So you're pretty awesome. I feel like you'd make a great friend. You are a great friend, I just have to say. When people do get in your own inner circle and do get on your good side and are nice to you, you would be a great friend. So just have to say that. Well, I love you, pile number 2, and I hope you keep staying awesome, and I'll see you in the next reading for another pick a card. And follow me on all platforms, and whatever, subscribe and like and hype and do whatever. And please comment and let me know what resonated with you, or if something lately here may have stuck out to you or resonated. I'm always curious to know. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 3. We've got you here today with the awesome album Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation 1814, released in 1989, and also associated with the Queen of Cups card, which I like to associate with Scorpio. So the energy I'm kind of picking up on for you guys about what makes you resilient, strong, and beautiful, and what you guys should be proud about, is that you guys are definitely for real. I'm hearing a lot of words here, but I want to say something that doesn't feel generic, but something that's more true to you. And definitely, again, with that vibe here, you're very real. You're very, very grounded, solid. That's a great word to describe you. Solid from the inside out. Like, I feel like the more people get to know you, or they just know how more real you are. Like, you're not something fake. You're not something that's just, like, out and about. Like, you're the real deal. Whether it's at the workplace or if you're just a stranger out in public, I feel like maybe you can come across as like very standoffish, but like, let's say like if like a stranger maybe needs help or needs $1 or needs to pay for something, maybe you'll pay for it for them, or like you'll do like random acts of kindness, or like you'll be a real one out there if someone like really needs the help. Or I feel like you'll just you'll come in handy, you'll come in clutch. You know, you'll be a real one, basically, is the energy I'm getting here. Not a fake friend, but you do keep your circle small because you're a real one, basically, is the energy I'm getting up on. But I don't want to like put a lot of like extra words in there because I want to say something that's real to you. Sorry, I'm talking too much, I know. But let me just pull some cards here and roll some dice, and let's see what we get for you guys. With the 4th house, Capricorn, and Saturn. Oh, okay. A very interesting energy, yeah. Very stable, too. That's why I wasn't. You don't play around. But because of that, that's why you're solid, and that's why you should be proud of. That's something that makes you resilient. Definitely, you've learned a lot, and you should be proud of that. If anyone hasn't told you, and definitely something here about like, if you feel like you haven't had fun yet, just wait. That's like a message that's like coming through here, because like the way that you definitely something about your home too. Definitely could be significant here. I feel like definitely like your sacred space, your bathroom especially, like your like comfort spaces, your bedroom, very cozy, very comfy. You always set yourself up for a good night's sleep, I feel like, and whenever people sleep over, or if you do let people into your house, I feel like one reason your significant other could love you is because you're a rock. You're a very steady rock, is something I'm hearing. You could be an earth sign or a water sign, or if people are your friend, you're definitely like, people love you because you don't bullshit and because you're that steady rock. You could be like the parent of the friend group, or like that one who maybe doesn't talk a lot, but that's why people love you. Like maybe you could feel like down and out sometimes, or you could feel lonely, or maybe people like, oh, don't like me, or people, damn, we already got a card popping out. But something that you should be proud of and you should let lift your spirits up is that people really like this about you, and people feel like they can cry on your shoulder. Again, if you're willing to let that energy in. Again, I'm getting this kind of like you really keep your circle small and are really serious, but because of those grounded values you have and emotions, people love you. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords reversed, King of Cups, 5 of Pentacles reversed, the Devil reversed, and 3 of Cups reversed. Okay, so that's what I was getting here. Definitely something about, like, you know what you're doing when it comes to your spirituality, your emotional mental health. You could be someone who's actively working on themselves in therapy. Could have recently let go of some really bad habits, addictions. Someone who's just so, I feel like I'm getting here, sensing really here, a parent here. Your kid loves you. Like, your kid needs you in your life. You are their rock. Like, I'm almost getting emotional here. They feel like you're the only one they can come to cry. You clear all the fog around their confusion. This could be even you're an older sibling to a younger sibling, or a cousin, or a younger. I'm getting a younger toddler who like looks up to you. You're their inspiration. I feel like you maybe can get down and about sometimes because you feel like you can't get in with other people your age. There's something here about like feeling like you can't connect. Like I was getting this energy, it's a bit awkward for you. You feel awkward. It's a bit awkward for you to get in with people with your age group, or you feel like nobody knows me like that. That's why you're standoffish, but for very good reasons, because you have put in a lot of fucking work into your life, because people have screwed you over. You may have lost things, but you're oh my god, you've been through some shit, and you're a real one, who does not fuck around and opens up those doors for the people you want to let in, for the people who you love, to create the life for those who you want close to you. When people are crying, they feel like they can come to you. That one person in your life, you hold it down. You're a real one who does the damn thing. It's funny because I was hearing that phrase earlier, but I didn't want it to sound too much like Pile 1, where I was getting this fiery energy, whereas this is a very calm, collected, very solid energy here. A parent, a guardian, I'm getting here. You're their guardian angel. You're their, you clear their fog away. This could even be you and your spouse, if you're taking care of your spouse or a family, a very close family member. You clear all the world away, and there's something here about like you clear the gossip away. You do not have time for gossip. You do not have time for mind games, especially emotional manipulation. Saturn and Capricorn, what era was that? I'm trying to remember. I think that was like definitely 2020, 2019, I think. Those years could be significant for you, but I am going to pull some more cards and see what we get here for you guys, but definitely getting a strong, like, parental vibe, but in the best fucking way possible. Like, you are someone's rock, is what I'm getting here. And that is just so beautiful. I want to cry, but I kind of, like, I don't know. Man, okay, I kind of don't want to look. I do, but I did kind of want to pull that. Man, okay, whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna pull some of my oracles here, see what messages we get for you guys. Chiron and Aries in the first house. Impatience, healed by patience. Definitely, you could have been someone who had a very traumatic childhood. Someone who may have been put through the ringer, may have been put through a lot, who had a lot of rough experiences, and because of, or maybe you could have been someone who was off the rails and first in life, and once you put down those addictions, because of your resilience for going through all those trials and tribulations in the past, someone who had a very dark past here, you healed so strongly, and now you're someone else's rock. You are such a strong individual. Definitely with this Chiron and Aries in the first house. You've put a lot of work into yourself. Someone here who's actively working in therapy to clear the fog and stabilize something, get their life together. And therefore, you are that stable person in other people's lives, which is so fucking beautiful. What else do we have here? We've got Mars and Virgo in the 6th house, systematic energy. You learned to heal, when you do have anger, to direct it in the best way possible, in the most constructive way possible. A systematics, like Virgo's associated with the digestive system, so it's it's about systems, about like putting it where it matters, for the sake of efficiency. You've learned to direct your anger so well to where it fucking matters for the sake of efficiency. Like if I'm angry, I might as well put it in my work so I can make some money. Put it into my mental health so I can become a better person, so I don't hurt other people like I did in the past. And now you're helping others. When other people are hurt, they come to you. And then what do we have here? Chiron and Sagittarius in the 9th house. Restlessness healed by inner peace. Wow. So we've got 2 Chiron cards, both in fire signs. Something here about like someone put a lot of work in here to really create a beautiful life for themselves. To create that inner peace so that they could be a steady ground for others. Someone loves hugging you and they feel at peace when they do, or be in your presence at least. What do we got here when it comes to the oracle? Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. You've done a lot of work to heal your anger and your emotions. Done a lot of emotional healing in your life on your soul's journey. With this beautiful green heart chakra card. Done a lot of heart chakra healing. I'm just, oh my God. Such a just, who are you? You're a very old soul, whoever I'm talking to. Great parent, great guardian angel almost. Wow. And just this beautiful, just so much good energy in the heart chakra I'm feeling right now. I could almost cry. So much happy healing that there's a child out there who loves you. You are their light. You're their rock. You're their guardian angel. That's what I'm getting here. And when the world is chaos, you give them a sanctuary, but you won't give them bullshit. But you do show them that happiness is the way, because you've put in a lot of work to heal your anger and your Mars. You've really balanced out your masculine energy here. And that makes you fucking awesome. Wow. Well, that is what I got for you. You're a fucking awesome, lovely pile. I'm sending you the best of love and light and peace and happiness and even more abundance on top of what you've already created for yourself. And I hope you look forward to more of my readings, what I can provide to you, whether they're general or pick a card. Subscribe to all my platforms and find me on social media whenever I do decide to upload videos and make more content. And like, share, and subscribe. And please comment if this resonated with you. And I hope to make more videos for you guys in the future. Love you guys. Bye. See you next time.